A very special day. An eclipse is the merging of the dark and the light. I'm Morgan Black. The band and I are here to channel you a message. These oracle cards are interesting. It feels like the sacred dance between the shadow and the light. The band has asked me to split this in two. First, we have Menard, energy release, embracing the primal side. Second, we have Ancient, spiritual inheritance, divine wisdom. Next, we have Rebellion, upstart revolution. Lastly, we have Witness, intuition, to know. What would it look like to embrace the shadow? Instead of using it as a form of escapism, using it as a form of expression. To live fully in the shadow is a self-fulfilling prophecy that, after a while, gets rather boring. Hedonism is a dark hole that just never feels filled. But to solely live in the light is another kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. One of playing God, the martyr, the energy of self-sacrifice, to the point of exhaustion and the inability to love without judgment. I've read hundreds of case studies and psychology manuals over the years, attempting to better understand the human condition. And what I will say is, at the end of the day, it's all comes down to the same thing: a lack of love, a lack of self-love and self-expression, which then in turn makes it impossible for us to truly love others. There's a need to express the shadow for a feeling of energy, of vitality, feeling of eternal youth. But there's fear of judgment. This creates an internal struggle. It also creates a self-imposed prison of bitterness. Let's look more into this battle of embracing the shadow. Today is the day to do it. It's like a perfect waltz. The black and white keys on a keyboard. Embracing the dark and the light. We have the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Fear of true, authentic expression of self will create a divide, a lack of acceptance, a lack of unity, possibly affecting how we're seen in the physical world. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. When we don't find ways to express our shadow, it comes out in addictions, obsessions, things done in the dark that no one wants to admit in the light. Clarifying the Four of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. Large feeling of being rejected by a community when not expressing. If you were to express the shadow, this is heavy energy. We have Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Feeling rejected by family, feeling rejected in the matrix. Fear of judgment. Fear of not feeling loved by the outside world. But if we can't be our authentic selves with the outside world, do they really love us anyways? Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. The Menard, the expression of the shadow, should be one of passion. All of the wands are in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Cups. This feels like fear of full self-expression within a divine union. Fear of being watched, fear of being judged. Manipulation for being yourself. Within a divine union, we have a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords on reverse on the table. Whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse energy is to you, is using your expression of your shadow as a form of manipulation. If the shadow is expressed in a healthy way, no one can use it as a form of manipulation. Let's look at ancient, your divinity, your magical inheritance, your light. Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Eight of Cups. Rivalry and self-expression of your light. You're looking for progress. You're on a personal spiritual quest at this moment. but you have a room full of teeth that you fear judgment from. This is the energy of, the Five of Wands is the energy of multiple energies, community. There is fear of judgment of your shadow within a divine union, and fear of judgment of your light within a community. It's coming at you from both angles. Clarifying this Five of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, feeling stagnant, feeling unaligned with what you've been taught. You have the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. Internally, you feel a fire about your truth. Let's look at this Seven of Pentacles, progress. Have a lot of decisions to make right now. We have the Seven of Cups in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Removing this divine union that is stifling your self-expression could potentially create problems within your community. The Lovers is about a choice. It's also about a relationship. Seven of Cups is a lot of illusion, a lot of optionality. I feel a heaviness of almost like ascension, figuring out how to make it all work. How do you live your truth in this very three-dimensional world? How do you love yourself and others in a way that's authentic, in a way that matters, in a way that creates fulfillment, releases the chaos? Let's look at the Chariot. You have the Chariot next to the Eight of Cups. It's telling me that you're ready to walk away from all of this. Get more on the Chariot. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, the Fool card in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups in the upright. This all feels like fear of letting go. It's exactly what this spread is. Would you be alone if you walked away from all that is stifling you? But something in your mind is telling you to walk away. You have the Eight of Cups. It's a lot of internal conflict. I can feel the anxiety. Get a little more in this Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords in the upright. You have owned your truth. Don't expect everyone else to accept it. You have the Sun. A lot has been illuminated about what all this really is. Star Child, whew, this is a bit intense. You are questioning everything you have ever known at this time. You have the Ace of Swords in the upright, the Sun in the upright, and the Four of Cups in reverse. There's no more emotional fulfillment in where you stand. You want to walk away. You're very, very fearful about taking on the Fool's Journey right now and doing just that. But you know it's your truth. And you know it's what will put you in the sun. Why all this fear? Why all this fear? Because I can feel your boldness. I can feel it welling up inside of you. You are containing your passion in a pursuit to make others happy. Why, Star Child? Tell me more about this fear. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords in the upright, and the Nine of Cups in the upright. Ah. Someone told you along the way that being in the wounded warrior energy, that living a life of self-sacrifice is the truth and the key to happiness. It's the right way. But you're starting to question that. What is love? What does it mean to truly love? How can a wounded warrior really love? They're still wounded. All right, the next two oracles are about this external expression of the dark and the light. We have rebellion. Living your life is an act of rebellion. Living in your authenticity. And the witness card. The witness card is to know. It's personal evidence. It's following your intuition and speaking your truth. Pull a couple more vampire oracles on this. And then we'll clarify. You're right on the edge, Star Child. I can feel it. And you are walking through it, not around it. A call for help. Finding others that understand you. Transgressions. Feeling a little bit of guilt about your truth. It's time to let that go, Star Child. Even if you have made mistakes. You have the nobility card. You're someone who stands in high honor in the matrix. Your contradictions are what makes you the unicorn. You will love and free more people by living your life as an act of rebellion. Let's clarify these. What is the title anyways? You have the Five of Swords, the Hanged One, the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, Two of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. In the first part of the spread, you showed up as the King of Pentacles. In the second half of the spread, in your expression, the Queen of Pentacles shows up on the table. The Queen of Pentacles, and you deciding you don't give a fuck, puts you in sovereignty as the Emperor, as the true leader, embodying all the kings and queens of the deck. Isn't that interesting? You have a decision to make with the Two of Wands. You're in the Hangman about it right now. That's what we found out when we looked at your dark and light. You're feeling a bit defeated within your personal relationships and in your community with the Five of Swords. But you're also in the Six of Pentacles. You're starting to understand the balance, the dance, where your generosity should really lie, where the true love is. Let's clarify this a little more. May not feel like it, Star Child, but this is a beautiful space to be in right now. You're at the crossroads. Let's look at this Five of Swords. One of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, the Ace of Wands. This is good. These defeatist energies, this turmoil, this conflict, showing up as the Five of Swords, is revealing itself as a High Priestess in reverse, and the Star card in reverse. somebody holding you back from your wish fulfillment, a high priestess in reverse, a high priestess who is also a queen of swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't love you for you, star child. It's a hard pill to swallow. Been there. But guess what? I think you're starting to love yourself too much to care or stay in that energy, because you're showing up as the Ace of Wands and the Magician, the magic, the manifester, into a passionate new beginning. Let's talk to the Emperor. You have the Four of Swords in the upright, the Five of Cups in the upright, and Justice in the upright. An emperor, a leader, brings justice into the world. They're fair. They make sure that the karmic scales are balanced. They're non-judgmental. They think outside of the box. They can see things clearly. You've had to go into some repose. Obviously, these are a lot of energies that you're shifting through, while also balancing your dark and light. And you're showing up as the Five of Cups again with some regrets. It's time to love yourself out of those regrets, star child. You're having a human experience. Are you feeling shameful about the way that you expressed your shadow? You're human. Clarifying the Hanged One, you have the Six of Wands in the upright, the card of victory. You have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You're starting to see through all of these illusions. You're thinking intuitively. You're not crazy, star child. You just know what's up. Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Death card. And ego death is the start of expression of the shadow into the world. You have the Death card in the upright, the Judgment card, and the Three of Cups. I love this. I love this. This is health. This is balance. This is seeing clearly. This is embracing and expressing the shadow while also expressing the light. This is the sacred dance I was talking about at the beginning of the reading. And you have a union coming in with a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. That will be a full expression of that. Let's look at this Two of Wands. You have the Three of Wands in the upright. There is passage. to make this decision. You have the Page of Pentacles coming up in the reverse again in this reading. This is a conflict of head and heart, of knowledge, of the things that you have always believed. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For some reason, you feel that stepping into your sun is going to reverse your Ten of Pentacles. Well, this is nothing more than the material world. And you showed up in this reading as the Magician. So whatever you lose, whatever pentacles you lose from walking into your sun, you're the MF and Magician, and you will manifest those pentacles again. It's that simple. All right, let's look at the Six of Pentacles, generosity. It's a limiting belief to think that we can't have it all, because it's all in the mind. None of this is real. Abundance is a state of mind. This Queen of Swords in reverse is showing up again at the end of your reading. You have the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Pentacles and Temperance. You're looking to balance the scales. This Queen of Swords in reverse does not want you to do that. But you're understanding the balance. That's what temperance is all about. But this Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me that you're still a little fearful of expression. And that's okay. Because there's a lot going on here, Star Child. You're confronting a lot. You're challenging a lot in your internal and external world. You're about to break on through to the other side, though. It's quite clear. Storm. Yeah. Absolutely. When we choose to love ourselves, to come out of energies of self-sacrifice, it creates a storm in the people around us, for sure. You're being asked to meditate. This is also talking about your psychic abilities. Possibly have heavy water in your chart somewhere. And standing in your truth. This psychic ability, everybody has it. It's a higher form of communication. But all this conflicting energy, either the toxic expression or no expression of the shadow, either the absolute bullshit of thinking that we're all light or not expressing our light and living in love, all of those things jive up these 5D communications. Understanding our intuition, understanding our psychic abilities. But the last card of your reading was truth. You know what's up, Star Child. And congratulations for doing the hard work. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Greatly helps out the channel. I do have an email in the description box if you're interested in a private reading, or doing a little bit of shadow work with me. I will see you next time.